Bedford. Bon dia, buen dias. I am Samali Maldonado, an organizer of the Health Connector coverage crew, and I am pleased to be here today. New Bedford is a place where it's really critical to connect with people authentically, and that is what we're doing here today. New Bedford has many new immigrants, including Portuguese speakers, Spanish speakers, and many other ethnic immigrant groups who are disproportionately uninsured due to language and cultural barriers. This is a challenge, but it's also a huge opportunity to get culturally competent information on health coverage, out to them in the efforts to get to 100% coverage. Thankfully, we have leaders like those here today with us to support these efforts. Thank you, Mayor Mitchell, for hosting us today in the wonderful city of New Bedford and to kick off this campaign. You may also notice behind me, we have our coverage crew with us today. After the speaking program, we will be visiting local small businesses and community organizations to get the word out about open enrollment. Everyone here is welcome to join us on those efforts. Now please, join me in welcoming the Honorable Mayor Jon Mitchell to kick us off today.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Thanks, Emily. Thanks, everybody. Well, welcome. We finished this patio just the other day. Almost finished. A couple of missing pieces just in time for this press conference. But I just wanted to welcome those of you from other places to the great city of New Bedford and to talk about the importance of health insurance. I mean, it's very easy to for lots of us to take it for granted. In a modern society, healthcare coverage is readily available in most places, and both first in Massachusetts and then at the national level, long-standing initiatives resulted in the passage of universal health care coverage, which, as we know, is universal in aspiration, but not necessarily universal in reality. And so we're here today to make sure that everybody's taking can and should take advantage of what's out there, what's being offered. Our state is one of the most progressive, if not the progressive, in extending coverage to everybody who needs it. And over the last 10 years, we've been able to reduce the population of uncovered folks down to a fairly small fraction of the overall population in the state. All that said, there's still many people, including here in Greater New Bedford, who have not availed themselves of it. And we're here today to make sure that they do. Health coverage allows people to do a lot of other things. If a family has good health care coverage in place, they can worry about other things, getting themselves trained for a high-paying job, extending their education, making sure that their kids are in a school system that suits their children's needs well, and living a good life in the place they call home. All these things are important. The foundation of so much of it, it's kind of like public safety, is ensuring that one's health can be not taken for granted all the time, but taken care of. In other words, that it's in place and that there are other things that we can focus our attention on. So I would ask all of you to spread the word today, and we are fortunate that we have strong public officials here who've been big supporters of expanded health care coverage. Representatives Chris Hendricks and Paul Schmidt, who are both behind me and are strong proponents in the legislature. At the City Council, Brad Markey; on the school committee, Josh Amaral, and so many others. I'm going to turn around just to make sure I'm not missing any elected officials. No, seeing none, I got all of them. But we have a very strong team here in place in New Bedford to make sure that everybody gets what they need and gets what's available to them. So we're using this occasion to spread the word, to elevate awareness and sensitivity, and to get everybody to get on the right track. So I just want to thank the Mass Health Connector. I want to thank you guys for launching this statewide public relations campaign, because at the end of the day, we want everybody to succeed and to live the American dream. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor Mitchell, for those powerful remarks and for hosting us today to kick off our campaign. Next, I am pleased to invite up to the podium Jason Lefferts, who has been a leader in healthcare access. He and his amazing team at the Health Connector have also been true champions of our diverse communities across the state when it comes to expanding access to health coverage. Please give a big round of applause for Health Connector Communications Director Jason Lefferts.
Good morning. As far as we're concerned, every day is a great day to talk about health insurance, but holy moly, is it beautiful today. Not a cloud in the sky. It's awesome. I want to thank Mayor Mitchell for hosting us and helping us out today, and along with Representative Schmidt and Hendricks and Councilor Markey. Thank you guys very much for being here. It's very important for us, as a statewide organization, we work very hard to make sure everyone has health insurance. We're blessed in Massachusetts where almost everyone does have coverage. We're at 97%, a little bit more, but we want to get to 100. That's the whole reason we're here. That's what we try to do every year, particularly when open enrollment is in play, which starts next Friday, November 1st. We want people to get out and get covered, take advantage of the opportunities. A lot of people aren't aware that we offer help paying for health insurance through our Connect to Care program. It's low dollar premiums, low co-pays, and no deductibles. And I think people who have health insurance, maybe through their work, realize that no deductibles in particular is a very appealing benefit for people to take advantage of. So today we're introducing our coverage crew. We're going to hit the road in New Bedford. We've done this in 3 or 4 other cities so far. We want to be out in the community encouraging people to sign up and get health insurance. And we're very lucky as an agency at the Health Connector where we have support from public officials and leaders like the mayor and the representatives and the city council. But we also have fantastic community partners in the Fishing Partnership and PACE. They're people who are here in the community. They can sit down with you, help you sign up for health insurance, walk you through your options, and make sure you're in a great plan for next year. So we're very excited to be here on a great day, and let's get to 100 New Bedford.
Thank you, Jason. It's great to launch for the first time our Get Covered New Bedford campaign, which starts today but doesn't end today. Next, I have the pleasure of introducing New Bedford's local navigator, Brooke Latoyle of PACE and Lauren King of Fishing Partnership. They have been great partners with the Health Connector for many years in providing a culturally appropriate care for diverse residents of New Bedford and beyond. Please help me welcome Brooke and Lauren.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm Lauren King from Fishing Partnership, and we're really excited to be here. And thanks to the mayor for hosting us, as well as the rest of the local representatives and the Health Connector, of course, to be part of the Get Covered New Bedford campaign. We love partnering with our local navigator organizations and other partners on the ground like PACE to get the job done and make sure that New Bedford residents get covered. So we are a local navigator organization, and we've helped residents across the region overcome the barriers to coverage that can exist in our communities. Our navigators are from New Bedford. They know the community and know the challenges that we sometimes face. And we can help people navigate the application process, find the documents they need, and discuss any other concerns they have. So even if you're not sure that you're eligible, we really encourage you to come down to our office at 38 Bethel Street or go down to PACE and get help from a local navigator because it's free. There's much to be done to get to 100% coverage, which is absolutely what we need in New Bedford. We know New Bedford has one of the top highest rates of uninsured, but we're going to change that starting today. And today's campaign will help close that gap.
We look forward to joining with the Health Connectors coverage crew today, visiting small businesses and partnering with other community organizations to get the word out for open enrollment, which starts next Friday, November 1st. I encourage anyone who needs assistance to get covered to come down to our location as well, which is downtown here in New Bedford at 166 William Street, and we will help anyone that needs help with their health insurance coverage.
So thank you, and let's get covered New Bedford. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much.
Thanks again, Brooke Latoyle of PACE and Lauren King of Fishing Partnership for the work they do. Next, I'm going to welcome coverage crew member Ricardo Gomez, who will be helping lead our efforts to get the word out to small businesses and community organizations today. Welcome, Ricardo Gomez.
Good morning. Bom dia. Buenos dias. It's a great to come together to launch our coverage, get coverage this year. I'm part of the community. I'm very happy to be one of the first to join the community to spread this word out. Today we are heading out to visit small business, groceries, everybody in town, and I'm very happy because this year is gonna be 100%. Every year we do this, and it starts November 1st through January 23rd. I'm very happy to be part of this team. I'm proud of being part of this team, and we're gonna spread the word more and more and more. Let's get coverage. New Bedford, get 200.
Thank you, Ricardo Gomez. Our next speaker is State Representative Christopher Hendricks.
Hello, everyone. I just wanted to thank everyone here today. Thank you to the mayor for hosting this event, and thank you to the Health Connector and the coverage crew who are about to knock on doors and do some grassroots stuff, which is awesome. So thank you for that. As many of you know, New Bedford's behind the mark as far as the state average as far as uninsured. And you know, it's a small group of people. So we're talking about 5,000 or so people here that we need to get covered. So there's no reason that we can't get full coverage in the very, very near future. So I just want to thank PACE as well, Mr. Amaral for being here, and thank you to everybody for shining a light on this issue that you know, we need 100% coverage here in the city. Thank you.
Thank you, Christopher Hendricks. And we have closing off is State Representative Paul Schmidt.
Well, I didn't realize I was batting cleanup, but let me just say it's a great pleasure to be here. This is a true community event. The mayor is here. Thank you very much, Mayor. Representative Hendricks, the City Council is represented, School Committee is represented, and our partners from Health Connector, the Fishing Partnership and PACE and so on. And we're all here just to remind everybody that we all should be covered. There's many different options within the Health Connector. You ought to, when you see them, if you're not covered, grab one of the folks here and ask about the way that you can get you and your family covered. So I'll just reiterate what has already been said. Let's all get covered. Thank you.
And next, I would like to invite Councilor Markey.
Thank you, and I'll be real quick. Actually, I want to thank everybody here from Mass Health Connection to go out there and do what they're going to do. As the mayor mentioned, a lot of us take it for granted, the health insurance, but I got to assume with a family, it's very scary if you don't have it. So I want to thank these folks here for going out there with their initiative, and hopefully we will, not hopefully, we will get to 100%. Thank you.
Thanks again to Mayor Mitchell, the Health Connector, our guest speakers, and all of the members of the coverage group for joining us to launch this campaign today. This is not the end of today's event. Shortly, our coverage crews will head out into the streets to visit small businesses, to put up window signs highlighting open enrollment, which starts November 1st. Everyone here is welcome to join us for that tour. We will be starting at United Way of Greater New Bedford, Purchase Street Records, The Baker, and Celia's Boutique. We will be meeting back at the Health Connector tent at 1:30 p.m. And thank you so much for having us here today. Let's get covered, New Bedford.